Oh, happy Thursday, everyone. And can I just tell you how happy I am that the rates went down? Although that is not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here with my colleague and friend, Amanda, and we are going to tell you a little bit about this amazing line of supplements that we have gotten ourselves into, and they've improved our lives by a number of different ways. One, for me, I've won a bunch of trips. I've made some money, which I wasn't even aiming for. And my health has severely improved. So at 62, I am always open to any kind of anything that'll make me feel better. So Amanda, I'd like you to, well, first of all, introduce yourself and then also tell us about the latest awesome thing that happened with you.
Okay, awesome. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Amanda and I work with Marianne, and we do the APL Go together. And so as I've talked about a couple of times before, I had a big issue with caffeine, and Marianne suggested a couple of products for me to kind of help get off of the caffeine. And I started with the STP. And I was drinking 2 energy drinks a day, which is awful and terrible. And I would not recommend anybody do that. And so I started with the STP, and that kind of helped me with getting off of the energy drink, being kind of reliant on that extra pick me up in the afternoon. And then I have been successful at getting away from caffeine. And then a couple weeks ago, I decided that I was going to stop drinking coffee and just stop all caffeine together, not just energy drinks. And I started taking the HRT, this one here, and it is the raspberry flavor. And I have been monitoring everything with my smartwatch probably for the last 2 months. And one of the things that I noticed when I was drinking the caffeine and watching, my metabolic stuff on the smartwatch was that I had an increased heart rate and my blood pressure was a little bit high, nothing serious. But I started taking the HRT a couple of weeks ago, and I've noticed everything has dropped down by 10, and I'm completely off the caffeine because of the STP. And I've been really successful at getting off caffeine completely. And I've also been feeling much better because alongside with the STP, I was also taking the GTS for energy. And that builds like natural energy and endurance. And I've had a lot of really great results. I don't get that afternoon burnout anymore, and I'm not drinking a ton of coffee.
Amazing. First of all, I don't know if there's a candy or a person or an energy in this world that is ever going to get me off coffee. I'm going to die with like a cup in my hand, and that's how I'm going to be buried, and that's the way it's going to roll. So I love coffee. So kudos to you for that. And I remember when you first started. So just to change things up a bit, you did actually start with the STP, but STP is for pain and SLD is for inflammation. The GTS is what you took instead of the energy drinks, right? Because the energy drinks were like, come on, I think we all know the energy drinks, not the best thing for you to be doing. Anyone. Yeah. And you feel 10 times better. And I'm just going to say your skin looks so much better since you started with these. And I love, my favorite thing about these is that I get to hear all these wonderful stories. And so I named this segment Heart and Soul because I knew Amanda was going to talk about HRT, which is for the heart. So that will actually help to balance your circulation. So it'll help with the blood circulation. It might help a little with cholesterol, but it really helps to balance the blood pressure. And so that's the main thing about that one. I love it because of the circulation, because as we get older, our circulation slows down. The soul part I wanted to mention are these two babies. And I know you know all about these. So if you want to say something about them, go right ahead.
Those are another two. I love all of the products. I'm going to be honest here. I've been playing with all 18 products, and I've been going through different ones. And the ones that I really love is the Happy. My mood has been 100% better. I'm not anxious anymore. I'm not like, my moods are just more regular. And as many people have probably heard me talk about before, I was going through perimenopause and my moods were a little wild sometimes. So the Happy kind of helped me with the mood stuff. And
Her
that
husband
one,
is happy. Her husband's now really happy also.
yeah. And so that one is the one that's made with the hemp seed. It doesn't have anything, no THC or CBD. It's made with the hemp seed extraction. It's fantastic. And I also take the Relax before bed, which that one I think is the mint flavored one. And
Banana.
oh, banana. Okay. That one's
all good.
banana.
And there's too many. There's 18 products.
Yeah, there is.
Won't even be expected to remember all of them. So, and there's hemp seed, yes, in this one, and there's like so many more. I mean, I could read them all off, but I don't want to.
God, there's a
ton. If you guys all want to know more, my email address is there. Please connect with me either way, and I will be happy to redirect you. Sorry, please continue. The Relax.
Yeah, the Relax. So again, I had really good results with the Relax because a lot of people know us writers, we are up at crazy hours of the night. If you're going through like perimenopause, you're up and down 55 times a night because you have hot flashes and you've got to go to the washroom and you just can't get comfortable. So that was a big thing for me. And so I started taking the Relax every night, probably about an hour before I go to sleep. And I was tracking it and the quality of sleep. And I actually did a month on it and I stopped taking it for 2 weeks just to see. And my sleep score went from a 96 to a 54 without the Relax. That's a huge jump. So it definitely can't go without the Relax. And that is something that I really enjoy before bed because I know that I'm going to get the proper sleep that I need. And I'm not going to be waking up like 10 times a day. So yeah. I love that one as well.
Amazing. So I'm not a big user of Relax because I basically, and not to say that you don't or someone else doesn't, I work basically 13 to 16 hours a day. So by the time I hit the bed, I'm out like a light. And so I rarely would ever use a Relax. I do, however, take it with me on a trip because as you're flying, as you're at a conference, as you're this, that, or the other, sometimes I get, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just came from a conference in Maryland. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't shut down my brain. So I had to take this just to help me out. The Happy, I don't use too much, but boy, when I get stressed, it comes in handy. I just want to mention, I was only going to talk about those, and at the last minute, I decided to bring these two in only because I just recently had a, long story short, one of my friends was having some issues with her lungs, and she had a pneumonia and was using an oxygen tank. And so I told her, I said, take some of these. So SLD, sorry, I just want to make sure you see it. SLD is an anti-inflammatory. So all 18 products have an anti-inflammatory component to them. However, SLD is specifically designed to take down inflammation quick. And I mean quick. This is air. Air is for our lungs. And so I had her take two sort of in the earlier part of the day, two in the later part of the day. Same with these. So 4 and 4. And I think within 24 hours, she could breathe a little better. And within 48 hours, it was significantly better. And she wasn't even using the oxygen. And then she ran out and she was back to not breathing quite as easily. So now she orders some. Unfortunately, she has to wait. I don't live that close to her. And plus, I don't have any extra right now. So once she gets her product, I'm pretty sure that the one box will probably help to clear out what she needs for right now. I mean, it's not something she has all the time. However, this does work on emphysema and asthma and If you have a cold, it helps with that too. So I have allergies, so I sometimes will couple that up with Alt, which I can't really show you the box right now because I don't have it here. But my allergies, I've been taking the allergy stuff. Thank you. The allergy supplements less. I've only been taking about a quarter, maybe a third if I really had to be super, super generous. A third of what I typically did last year and the year before. I was using an over-the-counter anti-inflammatory allergy relief that I had to take 3 times a day for 3 months straight. And so I changed it with these because they're 100% natural and they're made from the DNA of the plant and they're 100% absorbable, which is the most important thing. You need to have it absorbable. It can be awesome, but if it doesn't absorb in your body, it doesn't mean a thing. And then, of course, they're all infused with negative ions. And with that, we're at the 11-minute mark, which is my cutoff. So with that, we're going to thank you very much for listening to us. And if you need additional information, please connect with either of us. My email is scrolling down here at the bottom. And thank you all so much for joining us. Amanda, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.